Hey guys, it's time with Dee. Welcome to another 2 Minute Tuesday. For today's video, we're going to be talking about motherhood and how life has been so far for me. I actually did post on my Instagram, Instagram down below. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow me, you guys don't have me. If anybody had a question, I actually yes. Anything you guys want to know about me being a mother, Marco being a father, or how things have changed in our relationship ever since Mia, let me know. I will be doing a video soon. And I actually did get some questions, so let me go ahead and ask. The first one's in Spanish, and it says, ¿Qué ha cambiado de tu vida al transcurso de tener a Mia? En mi vida, and I'm saying this in Spanish because the person that sent me the message said it in Spanish, so I'm just gonna answer back in Spanish. En mi vida ha cambiado muchas cosas. Se puede decir que he perdido muchas cosas y he ganado muchas cosas en la forma de la vida actual. He ganado a mi hija, que amo con todo mi corazón y que me ha enseñado a ser una persona más paciente. Yo de hecho no soy una persona paciente. Mi paciencia, mi nivel de paciencia es muy poco, dependiendo de la persona con la que estoy frecuentando. Entonces, como tuve a mi hija, ella me hace que mi paciencia crezca y que mi paciencia sea más vulnerable, se puede decir, a ella. Entonces, he tratado de ser más paciente en esa forma. He entendido muchas otras cosas de otras madres que me habían dicho antes de que yo la tuviera. En mi cambio rutinal ha cambiado mucho. Yo antes, es algo que lo he visto, yo antes llegaba a la casa y nada más aventaba mis cosas y hacía lo que tenía que hacer. Si me tenía que ir a Vesquefil, me tenía que ir a Vesquefil. Si me quedaba aquí, aquí me quedaba. Si salía afuera, salía afuera. Si nomás quería llegar a dormirme es lo que hacía. Y nada de preocuparme por el resto de las cosas. Ahora, en sentido de mi casa, pues todo el tiempo mi casa estaba, se puede decir, no que ahorita está, ¿cómo se dice? En desorden, no, pero es más fácil a que se desorden que se haga desorden porque aviento todo por donde quiera ahorita. En esa forma, en mi vida con Marco ha sido un cambio diferente. Ahora los dos, yo pienso que nuestro mundo de los dos fluye sobre nuestra hija. Pero es algo muy bonito porque nuestra hija es nuestra comunión. Por nuestra hija sucede muchas cosas y yo pienso que algo que yo y Marcos platicamos después de que yo tuve a Mía es de que él me dijo que si él antes me quería, ahora me quiere aún más porque él miró todo lo que pasa una mujer y lo que pasé yo por traer a su hija al mundo. Entonces esa es una forma que ha cambiado. Para mí mi vida no ha cambiado en forma mala o drástica. Para mí ha sido una bendición mi hija. La amo con todo mi corazón y amo mi familia. Otra pregunta dice, Dee, how would you describe this experience? This motherhood experience, how can I say this? This motherhood experience has been a bittersweet moment. It's been scary. It's been tough. It's been exciting. It's been full of love. Since the day I found out I was pregnant, I was super scared and excited. And not scared because of what I was gonna do. It was more like I'm having a little human in me growing, and this little human belongs to me and Marco, and it was super exciting. Like the first person that ever known that I was pregnant, it was actually at work. You know, two of my coworkers that I was working with, they were the first ones, and the third person was actually one of my husband's friends. He was here at the house whenever I already had gone to the clinic and everything, and I had the papers and everything, but I wanted to do it in a very cute way, so I I ended up going to Bakersfield, and I ended up buying like two little outfits and to surprise them, and I surprised my cousins and I surprised my aunt, and I have one of my aunts, she's like my second mother. I went ahead and surprised her, and you know, it was just a good experience. I was super happy. We surprised my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my parents. um I could say that Mia has been a blessing through it all. This experience has been tough though. A lot of things, like I said earlier, changed, and tough in the way of now there comes another person before yourself. Mia will always come before me no matter what. You will see me, and I've said it before, and I told Marco this plenty of times. You will probably see me with crappy clothes and ugly shoes or whatever, but you will see my daughter on point almost all the time. She, I literally, we get her everything she needs, and well, we buy her everything we like for her. Um, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but for now, to me, I could say that I will give my daughter everything she needs. I don't. I used to say, oh well, they're little, you know, they don't need and blah blah blah. But I feel like she's my first, and my first. Every children deserves the best, but I feel like I need to give her everything. You know, everything. I don't hesitate when it comes to Mia. You know, it might sound weird, but she's barely gonna turn 6 months, and I'm already planning her first birthday party. Uh, I've been looking into it since she was in my stomach. We already knew the theme and all that, and we are excited. We need so long for Christmas. We already have Christmas gifts for her. It's just something that is so. How can I explain this? She's like so loved, and I'm saying in general, you know, this experience has opened my eyes to see things differently, as I thought before. You know, before I didn't used to see as this whole mother thing. In other words, so serious, because my mom always told me this, and this. You understand once you're a mother, and yes, I do. I truly do understand now. Um, then we have another question, and it said, what was Marco's reaction when you told them you were gonna be expecting? And it was, I don't have the video. I think I got a new phone, so, but it was everything. My husband is very sensitive. mm, I wish you guys would have seen when we got married. Like this awesome reaction that I got from him. Like I never thought any guy, would ever cry for me, and just the way, you know, and not because a guy cries that means that he loves you, no, but it's just that feeling, like, and that day when I told him, you know, I gave him a little bag, and I told him, I don't know what I'm gonna be, but I already love you with all my heart, and um, you don't know what gender I am. I think I put, and I gave him the little pregnancy test, and I gave him a girl and a boy outfit, and he had actually planned me like a dinner, like a surprise dinner for me, so I ended up surprising him more. Um, Great, he cried. He was super happy. He just lived touching my stomach. He always sang to Mia. He always talk to Mia when she was in my stomach. We always thought he, Mia was a boy, so we would always refer as Mia as Matthew because we were gonna name our boy Matthew. But all the time. But we ended up finding out that it was Mia. We had our gender reveal, and it's just so good. He was very sensitive throughout my whole pregnancy, though. I wish like he could explain to you guys how sensitive he was. It was big, like a big sensitivity that he had going on. He was just very vulnerable, and I think also because it was a girl, and I was too. I've always been very sensitive. I was worse when I was pregnant, especially because my fear of having a girl wasn't because I was having a girl. It was more like because I know girls go through so much more than boys, and I didn't want my daughter to go through anything. I don't want my daughter to. I know I'm thinking like so ahead, but I don't want my daughter to go through a heartbreak. I don't want my daughter to go through a bad moment. I don't want my daughter to fall in love and then getting yeah, no, like none of that. Like I don't want her to get hurt at all. And I know it's easier for girls to go through that. So I was kind of like, oh man, like I don't want this to go on. But then I have the bestest husband ever, and he was just like, oh no, you're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna teach our daughter, this and this and this. And actually something that he always told me, it was that he was gonna teach her that she didn't need nobody in the scenario, in the case of a guy, to give her anything for any special occasion when she had him. And ever since I found out I was pregnant, for Christmas he got her something. For Valentine's he got her something. For Easter he got her something. All the time, all along, he got me little gifts. And actually, this is Halloween. He got her a Halloween basket, a spooky basket, whatever, with a bunch of stuff that we know she likes and that we know she needs because of her age. And it was just like Mia's little cute face looking through it. And I love that. I love how he is with her. I love how loving Mia is with him. I just love everything. And his reaction to me was the most adorable thing ever. And I know Marco loves his daughter with all his heart. I'm jealous sometimes, guys. Another question was, would you have wait to have Mia? No, Mia was actually a planned baby. She was planned in a very, you could say, in a hurry, because we just said like, okay, we're gonna start trying, and we tried, and that she came. Like it was never like, oh, it took us forever trying. No, like she came right on time. But we did plan her. She was always welcome. There was not a thing that, like we didn't want her. We didn't know. No, no, no. Like we knew what was coming. It was just that it was like all of a sudden, because we had just begun trying. So, but she no, I am 25 already, and I feel like this is a good age to have a daughter. I feel like it was a good time of waiting. Um, and I feel like we did it the right way. We ended up getting married, and we got our house, and we got our daughter. And we don't know what life is gonna take us, or what we're gonna go through, or whatever. But so far, we have everything that we could say that we need as my intermediate family, which is us. I I wouldn't have waited. I don't think he would have waited either. I think he wanted a baby. He actually wanted a baby since before. But things, especially when it comes to having a house, it's very, very hard. You have to put decisions and priorities, and you have to know when you're ready. Are you ready for baby number 2? Uh, Me and Marco want to have another baby. Not yet. We want to have one more, or we want to adopt one more. Um, we don't know. This is just something we say that we want one more. That's it. We don't. That doesn't mean that we're just gonna have one more, or that doesn't mean that we're even gonna have one. It's just something that we want. And we really, our desire from our heart is to adopt. Adoption is not as hard as it seems, but it's not as easy as they say. So that's just something that we need to think about. Right now, no, I feel like Mia's too little. She needs more of attention of us. I feel like I need to give her my attention more, and Marco does too, since we both work. But yeah, if I'm never gonna say no, never say never, like they say. But right now, specifically at this time, no. I don't want no baby. No, not right now. Mia's not ready to have a little baby brother, little baby sister, or a girl to come and take her crown away. No way. No way. No way. So, no. And I believe Marco will say the same thing. Okay. Well, there's like, okay. What would you have named Mia if she was a boy? Well, I already had said that. It would have been Matthew. Matthew was a name that we both like and we both decided. So, way back. So, it would have stuck to Matthew. But it's Mia. And I'm just going to tell you guys, I love the name of Marie. I've always loved the name of Dana Marie. Dana Marie. But I know that my family was not going to call her Dana Marie. They were going to call her Diana Maria. So I said, no way. So we stopped there, but Marie stayed. And we ended up agreeing that Mia was a nice short name. And the way that we didn't want, I know it's like you guys are going to laugh, but we didn't want her to struggle with like a long name. Like some people have these long names, and I was like, no, we're not gonna make her struggle like that. So we ended up making it short, and we thought it went together really good, me and Marie, and we both liked it, and that's what we stuck with. The last question, because there's like 3 more, but I've been talking for a while, and this video is supposed to be 2 minutes, but I'm not always going to stick to 2 minutes, and I'm not always going to go over. But this is the last question. Has your relationship changed with Marco ever since Mia? No. I feel like the only part that did change was that now we are like a little bit more mature. Like now we know that we go to work and come home and we get our stuff done. We always did that, but it was more like back then we would just come home, lay down, watch movies, cuddle, blah blah blah. Now we come home, and if he has her, if he picks her up before, he's like changing her, playing with her, doing this, doing that, or cooking, and I come home, we eat, and then I have to pack her stuff for tomorrow. So it's a little bit less bonding in that case, but in the case of loving each other and all that, no. I think our love became way stronger with Mia. I feel like I love my husband 10 times more than I ever did. And I could talk for him, and I could pretty sure tell you that he feels the same way. So yeah, guys. This topic is super hard to talk about in a very short sense, because it's a topic that is like very, very controversial. You could say so many things about being a mother or your experience as a mother, and I've heard so many stories, and all your stories are great. And for you mothers that are pregnant and having a baby soon, I wish you all my like the best wishes to you. You got this, just do it. Just don't be scared. Go in with the mentality that you got it. And I say this for my own experience. And normally your mother instinct will tell you what to do, and you'll know. Nobody is born with this. Like, nobody is born knowing that how to be a mother. You just eventually find out. And yeah. So with that being said, this was 2 Minute Tuesday with D. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on your notification button. Follow me on my Instagram down below. Y'all have a good night. See you guys later. Bye.